And tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams we're going to see here so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. And you got to have heart to play deep.
And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Now here's Matthews. Back to Lopez. Stolen by McGee. The deep three from Green. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Matthews into the lane. And Davis sends it back. To the paint. We're about 1 minute into the first. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Tries again. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's James. Pass to McGee. It's deflected. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the Bucks making a change here. And he sinks the second. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The kick out to Ilyasova. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Ilyasova. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Green with the ball. Defended by Ilyasova. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Tries yet again.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Up and in on the layup.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
The drive by LeBron. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. And it's Connaughton atop the key. And the dunk by Giannis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's James. Back to Bradley. Changes up. And the layup is up and in.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
And stolen by James. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis drives in. Another shot. Here's Connaughton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Bucks with possession here. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Down low. Here's Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Pass to Bradley with 4 seconds on the clock.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Here's Ilyasova. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Now Hill. Four on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez. LeBron with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Off target from the wing.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
No one near him. Giannis grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks. There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
For the finish. And Giannis throws it down.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
It's Bradley on the wing. And here's LeBron outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
It's stolen by Davis. Back to Matthews. Giannis outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Middleton. Over James. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. He shoots again. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. To the middle. Here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shoots a fader. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Right side, Antetokounmpo.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
And you just have to manage the clock correctly. And sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Good on both. Los Angeles trails by 9. James right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The Diaz-No shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And Giannis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Los Angeles with another miss. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis up. we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Davis. And here's McGee. Covered by Giannis. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here are the Lakers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. McGee's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too, while they were talking.
You couldn't hide a smile either. They start getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Milwaukee leading by 10. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. James looking around. Good D by Lopez.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Davis. The fadeaway. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
The putback and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's James. Here's McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Bucks leading by 12. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The drive by James. .119 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Pass to Korver. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Bledsoe. Stolen by McGee. Got a piece of it. Inside. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Wilson. Count that one. Wilson's got his second basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And it's Giannis missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And Korver is solid at getting a hand in the...
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Korver in the corner. Giannis inside. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for Milwaukee.
Korver with it. He's picked up by James. Korver, good.
And you gotta love that mid-range shot of Korver. Knows how to get the space he needs to let that one fly from that area.
Here's LeBron. Lopez with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside, Green. A 3-ball. They get it back. It's Bradley on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Back to Davis. They shoot again. That one good for 2.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Green outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And a wide open look for James. The step back jumper is good. James has got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Pass to Middleton. The 3. And James pulls it down.
You know what? But they're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Anthony
The
Davis.
first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Davis inside. James outside. Goes back up. And that one, good.
You see the focus. LeBron knows he can get off his shot. I mean, even under heavy duress.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And the rejection by James. Green in the post. To the inside. Here's Davis. Outside Bradley. Pass to Green. Lock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Davis. And finally they hit one. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. And the Bucks making a change here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. From the inbound. Puts it up off the inbound. Matthews, no one around him. And again, the Bucks miss. James outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Pass to Davis. McGee trying to break free. And it's Davis missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bradley.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
James, that's a 2-pointer. They get it again. Back to Green. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To tie it up. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they could count on him to make shots.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Giannis with it. Middleton outside. Got it up in time. Oh, big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
That's how you end a ball game. The dramatic three to win it all.
So a close game.